It's no secret that the RTX 4070 Super is one of the best value gaming graphics cards from Nvidia. It offers a really strong level of gaming performance at 1440p resolution, but you can also use it for 1080p very high FPS and even 4K resolution gaming. On top of that, it's also amazing when it comes to esports games such as Fortnite, Valorant, and games of that nature. That being said, if you're looking to build a PC around this Nvidia GPU that can do it all, you came to the right place. I'll show you the best value RTX 4070 Super PC builds that you can buy right now that can do gaming at a high level with no bottlenecks, and also other tasks such as content creation or productivity work. These best price to performance gaming PCs will be linked down in the video description with the latest pricing and availability in your region. My name is Valentino. That being said, let's start. With the first system, we have the best value RTX 4070 Super PC. This one is the ideal PC if you just want the best price to performance gaming PC with the RTX 4070 Super. You get the proper CPU for this graphics card and an insane level of performance at 1440p resolution, high to ultra settings in high demanding titles. All of this for well under $1,500, but I will touch the price in just a second. With this PC, you will be able to average over 100 FPS at 1440p in high demanding titles, high to ultra settings, and this is a test that was made with very high demanding titles, so over 100 FPS means that you will enjoy a really smooth level of performance at 1440p, and as I said before, you can also use this system for 1080p very high FPS, especially if you want a 1080p future-proof system, and you will be able to use this PC for 4K resolution gaming even in high demanding titles, high to ultra settings as well. If you are going to be playing high demanding games at 4K resolution, I highly recommend you turning on DLSS to achieve smoother frame rates and enjoy a much better gaming experience. In the other hand, if you want to play esports games where achieving higher FPS is more important, well, you can expect 240 plus FPS on average, or even more depending on the game, so you can easily fit a 240Hz 1440p monitor if you want to, which means that it's going to be ideal for esports gaming as well. And the reason why this PC is so great when it comes to value, you get the Ryzen 5 7600, which is one of the best CPUs that you can get to pair with the RTX 4070 Super if you want the best price to performance. And on top of that, it's very upgradable over time. Then inside of this system, you get 32GB of DDR5 RAM, then you get a 1TB Gen 4 SSD, which is plenty of storage and is going to be enough for most people. And on top of that, you get an amazing looking case, plenty of airflow, and pre-installed RGB fans in the Thermaltake View 170. The total price for this system by the time of filming is going to be around $1,200, which is a really good price for a PC that can basically do it all at 1440p resolution, and as I said before, you can use it for 1080p high FPS or even 4K if you are okay with turning on DLSS in those high demanding titles. You will find the rest of the components such as the power supply, CPU cooler, motherboard, and more down in the video description, and with the latest pricing just in case the price is different you're watching this video. With the next PC, we have the Value Plus RTX 4070 Super PC. This is going to be the ideal PC if you have a bit of extra money to spend. Let's say you have more than $1,200 to spend and you want a better system overall. So if you are thinking of upgrading the system often, then making this upgrade might be a really good investment. With this PC, you get a bigger CPU cooler, which is not going to make a huge difference for this Ryzen 5 7600, but let's say down the line you want to replace this Ryzen 5 processor and upgrade it up to the fastest CPU in the market for gaming in the Ryzen 7 7800X3D or 7900X3D. Well, this CPU cooler is going to be enough to cool down those fastest CPUs in the market, so you will not have to replace your CPU cooler when you upgrade your CPU down the line. Here you also get a bigger power supply in 850 watts instead of 750 watts, which means that it's going to be ideal if you want to replace something like your graphics card to a more powerful one like the RTX 4080 Super. So if you are thinking of upgrading for higher end graphics cards down the line, this is going to be the perfect upgrade. And then you get a 2TB Gen 4 SSD, which allows you to install more games down the line. And the last upgrade is the RAM. You get RGB RAM instead of just black looking memory kits, which means that on average you will achieve 1000 FPS more. In all seriousness now, this PC is going to perform the same as the last system in terms of gaming performance, so if you are just looking for the best pure price to performance, the last one is going to be better. However, keep in mind that spending the extra might be worth it if you are thinking of upgrading your system down the line. The total price for this PC with the upgrades is going to be around $1,300, so you end up spending about $100 more. And last but not least, we have the high-end RTX 4070 Super PC. This is definitely not the best price to performance one, but if you have even more money to spend and you want faster performance, then this is going to be the ideal upgrade. Here you go from a Ryzen 5 7600 CPU to a Ryzen 9 7900X3D, which is one of the fastest CPUs in the entire market. The level of performance is going to be much faster in high CPU demanding games out there, like Flight Simulator for example, or if you play esports games. With this upgrade, you will be able to achieve 360 plus FPS on average at 1440p resolution, so you can easily fit a 360Hz 1440p monitor, which is the maximum refresh rate that you can get for a 1440p monitor. Now, if you will be getting a 240Hz monitor, I believe that the upgrade doesn't make much sense because every other system I've mentioned is going to achieve 240 plus FPS, and those are going to save you money. But if you are thinking of a 1440p 360Hz monitor, this is going to be a very nice upgrade. Here you also get a more premium quality motherboard, which is going to be ideal for future upgrades, and you get better features for gaming. And since this motherboard is bigger than the last one, we need a different case, and that's why I picked the Antec the F700, which is in my opinion one of the best looking cases in the market, with plenty of airflow, RGB fans, and a front mesh panel, which is going to be ideal. The rest of the components remain the same as the last system, and overall an amazing system for gaming. The total price for this high-end 4070 Super PC is going to be around $1,700 by the time of filming, but I want to say that if you are looking for the best price to performance system, meaning that for $1,400 to $1,700 you will be achieving faster performance in high GPU demanding titles, and on top of that you will be getting more VRAM out of your graphics card, which is ideal if you want a more future-proof 1440p gaming PC or 4K gaming PC, then I highly recommend you watching my video on the best PC builds for every budget and every resolution. You will find that video in the top right corner of the screen, and trust me when I say the gaming PCs that you can find there will achieve you higher FPS in high GPU demanding games. And if you found valuable information throughout this video, subscribe and hit the bell icon, that way you get notified when I upload new content. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.